guys, Rob here from D&D Toy Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Revelations New Eternia He-Man. So let's get into it with accessories! Okay, so for accessories, first we get a couple of extra hands. So he comes with 2 gripping hands, 1 fist, and 1 straight out fingers doing nothing hand. We get, of course, with it He-Man, we get a power sword that is done in a sparkly plastic, which I'm not sure is going to show up on camera. There we go, you can kind of see the sparkles in there. And the grip of the sword has been painted in kind of a off creamish kind of color. The sword was kind of warped quite badly when it came out of the package, but that's easy enough to fix. We get a pretty nasty looking battle axe. It's got some nicks in the blade and made of that same sparkly plastic. And we also get a little knife. Again, made of the same sparkly plastic with the handle and guard painted. And that knife will just fit right into his boot. It was quite snug getting it in there the first time. It was quite snug getting it in there the first time, and it felt like the blade might bend or snap, but it does go in, and it gets a little easier the more you do it. And he comes with this Viking-ish, there you go, helmeted head with some horns and a little bit of paintwork on it. But let's say you don't like Viking He-Man, well, that's easy enough to get rid of. He comes with an alternate head with no Viking helmet. And the sculpt on it is much nicer than the Wave 1 He-Man, which I did not pick up. So I'm sorry, but I can't compare the two. The hair is painted nicely with a wash. There's paint detail all over the face. The eyes are painted nicely. And yeah, for accessories, that's about it. So let's move on to Articulation! Alright, so for articulation, the head is on a ball joint, as we saw when we swapped the head, with a disc in the neck, so you can look down quite far, but up is pretty much non-existent. We can turn side to side, but the head starts to bang against these shoulder armor bits. And I'll say that the armor, the belt, and the bracer, I guess it is, are molded in this kind of cheap looking mustardy yellowish plastic. There's lots of sculpted detail on them, but the color of the plastic itself looks quite cheap. But if you don't like these shoulder armor bits, all you have to do is pull the straps out, slide the armor off, put the strap back in, and no more shoulder armor. And anyway, continuing on with articulation, the arms will go up that far. We get full rotation. The armor does not get in the way, which is nice because the harness will move up and out of the way. We get a bicep swivel. We get a double jointed elbow, which is, you know, kind of limited. It's about 90 degrees. But if you futz around with it, you can get it into a bit better poses, I suppose. The arm shield, I guess it is, rotates around freely on the forearm, and that can come off if you don't like it. To swap the hands, we just pull one hand out, pop one hand in, good to go. And all of the hands are on a peg with a hinge moving in and out, but it is very easy to just accidentally pop the hand right out when you're using that hinge, so take care. There is a swivel at the diaphragm, at the chest, sorry, but it feels, with my copy, it feels like it's just twisting the peg inside and not actually moving around on the ball. So be careful with that. You don't want to just shear it right off. We get no forward motion on the crunch, very little backwards motion on the crunch. There is a waist swivel as well. The hips are on ball joints, and because of this soft rubber loincloth he has, the forward motion is a little limited, as is the backward. It's pretty much non-existent. We get a thigh swivel. We get a double jointed knee. We get boot rotation. Foot can go back. Up is very limited. And we get side to side. And for He-Man to hold his accessories, which I forgot to show you, I apologize. First, the power sword can slip into the back of the harness just like so. And all of the gripping hands can hold the knife, the sword, and the axe. And you just squeeze those in, and he gets a pretty good grip on them. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll catch you next time.